Hey guys, today I am going to do chicken burritos. It was requested by one of my followers and today we're going to do that. So I'm going to show you guys. I've got my salt, my lemon, thyme, because chicken and thyme go together really well. I have taco seasoning. And I also have a little bit of mundo and my olive oil. And I have, as you guys can see, my instapot. See my instapot? Now I'm gonna cook it in that. So I'm going to take it down to the bowl right now, and I'm gonna show you how I'm going to do this. It's my concoction for the chicken. I'm gonna take a little bit of olive oil. This is like to coat the chicken and make sure that it doesn't stick to the bottom of the instapot. And of course the wine, the cooking wine, it helps it soften the meat. I'm gonna make a lot of lemon. Lemon is good stuff. Now the thyme, you see, I don't really use measuring stuff very much, but this. Now it depends on how much chicken that you are going to use. I think that's gonna be probably good. And if you need a little bit more salt, that's why I put the more salt out. I'm gonna mix all of this up. This is gonna be my base for the chicken. Now you can either, I think I'm gonna add a little bit more olive oil. You see, I just kind of eyeball everything. So now that's gonna be my base for my chicken. So I got just regular packs of chicken in here. You see, just a pack of regular chicken. And what I do is I take all of the skins off. Take all the skins off, I just rip them off. And I'm gonna coat it in here, like so. And then I'm gonna put it into my Instapot. And the rest of the juice, well, I'm just gonna throw that right in on top of everything. You see, all the juice that's left over is not very much. Dump it on top there. No special way. And of course I gotta wash my hands before I touch anything. Chicken, salmonella poisoning, you know, that kind of stuff. And well, we put the top on. And we're going to put it on meat stew and make sure that the lid is sealed And as soon as that's done, then we'll get to the next thing, which is the refried beans and the rice and all that good stuff. So the next thing that we're gonna do is the refried beans. And just like I said, I like to cheat peppers and onions. I'll put those in first. Make sure they're all okay. I turn it on high medium. I add more olive oil. I get those cooking for a second. And I have my refried beans. And I just get those going for a little bit. And remember, the chicken is still cooking, so. Technical difficulties, it turned off. So that's the Instapot, you know, and we're gonna get a spatula to get this out. My little one. Where are you, little one? Here we go. Let's see, I like this one. So we're just gonna get it out of there. Okay, so we're just gonna cook that all down. Make sure you don't cook it into oblivion, but nice and easy to spread on the burrito. And I'm also going to make some rice. So we'll be back. So now we're gonna make the rice, and my daughter requested yellow rice. She likes the way I do my rice, so I'm gonna show you guys how I do it. I add oil first. Of course, I turn up the heat, and then I'm gonna take 2 cups. This is jasmine rice. This is my favorite rice because it smells like popcorn when you're cooking it. Now I already have prepared 4 cups of water in this. Take this and put it away. And I'm going to cook down the rice for a minute. I'm just going to stir it. And I hear the pressure cooker start with that. To let go of that pressure. I actually like to add a little bit of these into this too. It gives a little bit of flavor. Just about that much. You see? I'm gonna put these away. And over here I have the huge tortillas for the burritos. I got these at Chiapas. And they are whole grain. I'm gonna add the salt. And I measure my salt like that. Everybody makes fun of me, the palm of my hand. Okay. Because you know, just a pinch of this and a pinch of that. There we go. And cook it down until half of the rice is like a translucent white. We're gonna get these running. 2 packets of sazon. Let me see. Sazon. Just zipped. Our chicken is cooking down. And you see I moved my beans to the back burner. And really, refried beans, you don't have to cook them long. You just gotta heat them up enough so you can spread the beans onto the burrito. I got them on low medium right now, just sitting on the back burner because they're like almost done. But I just want to cook that rice a little bit so then it soaks up the water faster. And I got my lid. There we go. Can see that. Let's see how some of them are a little bit whiter than the rest. That's what we're looking for. Almost ready. Go ahead and stir the refried beans too. Half and half. Half of them really white and then half of them the regular color. I don't know if you guys can see that. Maybe it looks all the same to you. I don't know what it looks like on film, but I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna add my water and it's gonna come to a boil really quickly. I'm gonna add my 2 sazons. Mix it in there. You guys see the color change? Yeah. So now I'm gonna bring that to a boil, and as soon as it comes to a boil, then of course I'm gonna turn it down. I'm gonna put the lid on it, and it takes about 20 minutes. It depends on the heat really, but You'll see when we come back. Come here. So, Nia's coming up. But we got this boiling. You see it boil? Okay. So now we're gonna put the lid on it. And we're turning it down to medium. And we're gonna wait. It'll probably be it'll be less than 20 minutes at this point. I think last time it took about 17 or 18 minutes, something like that. So I'll show you when it's done. And we still have everything else cooking as well. So okay, so in the time that it took for our rice to cook, you see the rice is done. I already fluffed it. I went ahead and I cut up cilantro and white onion. I also cut up some lettuce. And I got out the crema, which is Mexican crema, and the fire sauce. And I also put the cheese, and I have crumbled Mexican cheese as well. And that's all the stuff that we're gonna put onto the burritos. And then when we come back, we're going to put the burritos inside the oven and heat them up and start making the food and like separating the chicken. So the Instapot just got finished and I let it out, and now we're gonna debone this chicken. I'm just gonna get this plastic bowl. We're just gonna take all the bones out. Pretty easy. Listen to me chewing like a cow. Ah. Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be really, really tender at this point. And super hot. That's the other thing. See, I'll redo this. And if you want to use breasts of chicken, so you don't have to go through all of this, that's fine too. You see, with cooking, you can use whatever or however you want to use. And this is just what I had inside my fridge to use. So now we're gonna shred it up. This should just fall right apart. You see? I'm just using a fork. And I'm actually gonna put some more salt on it. Let's see, there's some more bones. And if you see any gristle, you can take that out too. And just in time for everybody getting home, you see? About 4 o'clock, I don't know what time I started, but about an hour, I would say. All right, I will come right back. So now we're going to add some more of the taco seasoning. With a little bit of olive oil. And now we're going to fry the meat. Fry the shredded meat. Of course, I'm gonna put the burritos into the oven. There's 3 of us eating tonight, and it's gonna be more than enough for one burrito. And I'm gonna just heat it up. I know all my bread is on top of my fridge, so put it back up there. Now we're gonna come back to this. I'm gonna heat up. I just throw it in here. Take how much meat I want out. And I'm gonna start frying it up. Giant laughter plates that I will put the burritos on. Change our olive oil. And I'm turning this off, and this is gonna be our meat for our chicken burrito. All right. Okay, so everything's done now. We are going to make a burrito. Make sure that it's still fold. You see? Still fold. Now I got this Mexican fresco cheese. I'm gonna go all over the top of this. It's just crumbling cheese. Delicious stuff. And this one is gonna be for my daughter. So she doesn't like much. You know how kids are. But I'm gonna put cilantro, the cut up cilantro and onion over the top. Not too much, she doesn't like that much. A little bit of lettuce. Now we have fresh crema. See, fresh crema. And this is the Mexican cheese. Now I'm just gonna go like this. And she likes fire sauce. Put a little bit extra Mexican cheese. She likes fire sauce, so let me open this brand new fire sauce for her while I knock everything else over. you take the burrito and you just go like this. And you kind of pull this up and follow through. And let it sit like this for a little bit until you can, you know, keep the kids from it. But there you go. That is my version of a chicken burrito. I love Mexican food.